The Nile River isn't just the longest river in Africa, it's the longest river in the world. Stretching an incredible 6,650 kilometers, it surpasses the Amazon River by about 400 kilometers. This mighty river was a lifeline for ancient Egypt, providing food, transportation, and vital building resources. But did you know that the Nile doesn't only flow through Egypt? It travels through multiple countries in northeastern Africa, including Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Sudan, and Ethiopia, among others. When you look at a map, you can truly appreciate just how expansive the Nile's reach is. The Nile's journey through these diverse landscapes is a testament to its importance and grandeur. In ancient Egypt, the Nile wasn't just a river, it was sacred. The Egyptians believed the river was a divine gift, and they honored Hapi, the god of the Nile. Each year when the Nile flooded, it was seen as a blessing, bringing fertility to the land. During these floods, the Egyptians would offer thanks to Hapi, celebrating the rich soil the river left behind. The Nile Delta, where the river empties into the Mediterranean, is famous for its rich, nutrient-packed soil. This area became the heart of Egypt's agricultural prosperity. The Nile was known for its predictable flooding cycle, which enriched the land, but was followed by periods of drought, replenishing the soil and ensuring fertile crops. In 1799, the discovery of the Rosetta Stone near the Nile Delta in the city of Rosetta unlocked the mystery of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. The stone featured a decree written in 3 scripts: hieroglyphic, Demotic, and Greek. Since Greek was known, scholars were able to translate the hieroglyphs, opening the door to understanding the language of the ancient Egyptians. The Nile River wasn't just a source of life for the Egyptians, it also teemed with wildlife. Crocodiles, the largest in Africa, prowled its waters. The river also supported frogs, mongooses, turtles, hippopotamuses, baboons, and over 300 species of birds. Many of these creatures appeared in Egyptian art and mythology, with some even worshipped as gods. Transportation on the Nile was vital to ancient Egyptian life. Boats navigated the river, especially during flood season when roads were submerged. The ancient Egyptians even transported massive stones used in the construction of the pyramids by sailing them on barges along the river. Perhaps the Nile's greatest gift to the Egyptians was its fertile land. While much of Egypt is surrounded by the barren Sahara Desert, the Nile Valley was rich in resources. The Egyptians grew essential crops such as wheat, flax, and papyrus used to create paper for writing. The river also provided mud, which was shaped into bricks for constructing homes, temples, and monuments. The Egyptians closely tracked the Nile's annual floods through a system known as the Nilometer, which measured the height of the floodwaters. This helped predict crop yields and guide farming practices. They believed the floods were the tears of the goddess Isis, mourning her deceased husband Osiris. The Nile also played a spiritual role in Egyptian beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. The Egyptians saw the East as a place of birth and the West as a place of death, just like the sun's daily journey. As the sun rose in the east and set in the west, so too did the soul journey from life to death. This belief is why the Egyptians buried their dead on the western banks of the Nile. Thank you for listening.